Alright. Hi. Back again. Um, I decided I'm gonna break another lock today. Not break it. I'm gonna disassemble it. Just so we can get a better understanding of what's going on inside some of these locks. Um, Today we're gonna do a master combo lock. Um, this was kind of like a freebie. Um, Got a few of these, attached onto some bigger locks. And, I was trying to shim it, just to open it. Um, a lot of locks I get, to get the freebies, I bring them home and I'll lube them up, then I get them picked, Um, but, I was having a hard time getting any of these opened up, so I just started looking for other ways to defeat it, in a destructive manner. Yes, I know the point of it is to, you know, be non-destructive, opening the locks, but I'm a dude. At any rate, um, yeah. So I noticed some weaknesses, looking the lock over, and I was trying to shim it with some shims. I got made some plastic shims. They were too thick, because it's pretty tight, around the shackle. So after that, I went to, some thinner plastic, but it was too weak to slide in there. But then, I got, when I got a pop can, was looking at that, was going to make some shims out of that. And I'm just like, man, like, that's not going to fit in there either because it's pretty tight. A little corrosion around there, but, that shouldn't stop anything. But it did. So I started looking the lock over. I was just gonna beat it with a hammer till it fell apart, but I was just like, no, I'm smarter than that. Let's just look it over. And I just started looking at the lock, and I'm looking at this rim around the back side of the lock, and it seemed like, man, this is like a tin can. I mean, I can just pry this lip up, and the back should come off, And sure enough, it does. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break out some tools. Bring out my favorite little pry bar there. And that is my favorite. If you can get one, you know, see it. I'm not gonna say their name, but they know who they are. They make good quality tools, good quality blades, but their folding shovels suck, and customer service with those things is non-existent. Everything else is fine. I'm just gonna put it out there. Your folding shovel sucks. I do construction, and that thing was handy until I broke it. And then I read the reviews on it, and I didn't even bother, you know, with customer service. So, because from what the reviews tell me, it's non-existent as far as that folding shovel goes. They know the deficiencies in it, and I understand business is to make money. So I ain't mad, I ain't hating, you know. I just, was expecting, to hear better things about it. But, you can clearly see me. I'm just grabbing this rim, and just peeling it back. This thing's really no thicker than, uh, like a can of beans. I probably could just take this bottle opener and just open it like a can, but all you gotta do is catch that rim and then just peel it back. And it ain't hard. I'll tell you that right now. Just grabbing it with my needle nose, peeling it back. See, it's falling right apart. Not even using a lot of effort here. I'm just kind of bopping it and bopping it and bopping it and popping it. And just thinking like, man, look at all that corrosion just spilling out of there. Just freaking spilling out. know, it's not the fastest way you can open this. I don't really, I don't, I can pick locks pretty good. I think I've proven that a little bit, but this is easy. Now we got the rim peeled away from the back. We'll just take this and we'll just slide that underneath this back plate, and that's that. So now you can see that we've got this other round plate on the back of there. That just comes right out. Bang. And now you can see the mechanism inside. Very simple. You can see these two little combination plates in here. You know, you spin those, you know, you spin the thing around and bang, you line those up, and you know, I'm assuming that these two line up with that one inside there, you know, and then you turn it to a certain point and then you can freaking, you know, lift the latch out. But looking in there, you know, that also let me know why I couldn't get a good shim in there at all. It's got this little, you know, back, well, let's just take it apart a little bit more. Cause this, you know, now this is just gonna lift right out, you know, and the lock's basically gonna fall apart, you know, after that. You get your little pieces and parts in there. This just kind of slides out, and that's your whole lock right there. Dirtying up my table space, this hunk of crap. But at any rate, yeah, and this is your little latchy do right here. You can clearly see, like, this thing's got little back serrations in there, kind of stop you from sliding a shim in there. So if you get like the right kind of shim, I'm pretty sure you can shim it. But I couldn't shim it, and that was my issue, is I couldn't shim it. You know, and that just goes in there. Like so. And then that, yeah, because there's a spring behind that too. That spring, yeah, it goes in there. And then, you know, this guy slides in there, and then when you go to latch the lock, you know, it, you know, hooks right in there. It's got those little back serrations to keep you from sliding a shim in there. So, you know, if you gotta go destructive mode, like, alright, well, this is what you gotta do to get this mug open. You know, you just peel that little rim back, you know, which is, you know, easily defeatable, you know, easy, you know, because the body of the lock that, you know, holds this back plate on is just so thin and crappy that, you know, I think like a can of corn is actually, you know, thicker and more resilient than this would be. So, you know, that's it. It's the whole lock right there. You got a few different parts, but, you know, they all equal to the sum of disappointment for me. So that's it. Thanks for watching.